was here doing the beach bash with his monster truck is going to be here. Now, it will be on display for both days, but on Saturday at 4 p.m., he will do a crash demo where he's going to actually run that monster truck over some cars. Douglas recently was the site for of independent film, The Last Pedestrian. And in that, Mr. Butch Mulger, he had this truck that's a little unique.
Yes,
and the name of his truck was he calls himself Butch Running Bear Mulger, but he calls the truck the Super Critter Getter truck. And if you saw this truck, you'll see why he calls it a Super Critter Getter. But we thought it was something that would bring attention to the Outdoor Expo, and he's a growing celebrity himself, as I understand that, he's pursuing a reality show with one of the networks. So he's coming in. We'll have General Coffee State Park on both days. We'll do the basic archery skills program. And there's going to be activities for the kids, including a kids' fun area, a rock climbing wall, train route, bounce house, a gun range, fishing and hunting simulators, and all of that. Another celebrity that we have coming in, this relates because basketball can be indoor, outdoor sport, but people will have an opportunity to meet two of the Harlem Globetrotter legends, and those two will be Michael Memphis Douglas and Larry Shorty Coleman. So
Shorty, yeah.
Yes. So on Friday they will be at the complex from 2 to 4 to meet and greet fans and sign autographs, and on Saturday they will be here from 10 until 2 to come in. Of course, the Snakes Alive educational show brought to us by Rocky Boots and Norris Shoe Store. We will have that again. There will be one show on Friday at 4 p.m. and two on Saturday at 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. Let's see what I didn't mention. On Saturday, there are going to be a couple of workshops.
Okay.
One is by DNR biologists for the fisheries division, Bert Diener. He's going to do a workshop on lakes, bass, and pan fishing in Georgia. And that is these workshops are free to the public, and it will begin at 10 a.m. And then there's another workshop on duck hunting. So we're glad to have that because that is new. And the instructor for this course is going to be 3-time state champion for Georgia, Clint Shipman. So he's going to come in and teach this free workshop. And there is another one. Oh, yeah, excuse me. From 10 to 12 DNR, each year they've been doing the Hunter Safety Refresher course. Again, they will host this workshop. This one will be held inside the youth center. Now, in order for participants to sit in on this class, they have to go online and register in advance and take the class, and then basically come in and go through the 2-hour refresher course. So those are some of the new things that we have lined up this year. And I also want to mention that Satilla River Outdoors, being one of our sponsors, they are giving away a Hoyt Carbon Spider bow. And that bow is valued at $1,400.
Okay.
So for those who love to bow hunt, I'm sure you know this is a top-of-the-line piece of equipment.
It's lightweight. That's the key thing.
Yes, and also Lassiter Implement Group here in Douglas, they are giving away a $500 cash. So and then the other prizes that we normally have, door prize giveaways, some color televisions, some deer feeders, and things of that nature.
And that's Lassiter John Deere, as we would know. Okay.
Yes.
All right, good.
So those are, like I said, our celebrity appearances and lineup new things that we have for this year.
Great.
Couldn't get in the big names that we wanted, but we're going to keep trying. I don't know if people really understand. You really have to work with these talent agents and try to find, times when the celebrity personalities we want to come in are not filming, and get in early enough to meet their schedule.
Right, and it does take a lot of financial commitment to bring in those individuals. I know sometimes ago, people was like, "Why don't you bring in the swamp people?"
Ooh,
and
we did swamp people.
And
the Duck Dynasty.
The Duck Dynasty. I couldn't think of the other people's name, but you're talking 5 figures. And you're talking middle 5 figures to get those type of people to come to your community. And you look at return on your investment, and sometimes just the ticket sales and some of the vendor of setup sales don't equate to those types of dollars that you can even break even with in regards to that. So that's the critical thing that we see. So anything else you want to share with us about how this kind of helps the economy, the cycle of dollars, what y'all seen as far as economic impact? Johnny's raising his hand to me, so we're about to wrap up.
If we can quickly get this in, not only this event, and what I told someone recently is we kind of had to sit down and crunch some numbers just to see, because we can look at even Broxton with the Chicken Livers and Gizzards Festivals, Christmas Parade, all the different festivals and events that not only we as the City of Douglas host, but other community partners and organizers.
Right.
I would say, and based off the numbers that we projected, we see maybe 100,000 visitors to our community a year as a result of all these different festivals. Now, that means that, to the state sales tax, that's like 2-something million from our community, and a little over 1.1 million right here in local tax as a result of tourism. That's people coming into our hotels, restaurants, eating out, buying gas, to our service, to the tourism service related industry. So that is a big impact for our community. Right. Yes, and it's a result of all these different events that we have and things to do for people to come and see, whether it's business related travel or what have you in the community. And before we go, we was talking about the money that it takes to get in these celebrity personalities. I have to mention our sponsors and our partners for this event if we have time, because without them, none of this would be possible. Right. And I thank our mayor and commission for seeing the vision behind, supporting these events and how much it means to our community. But our sponsors, of course, the City of Douglas, Lassiter Equipment Group, the National Wild Turkey Federation, General Coffee State Park and DNR, McCrae Coca-Cola, Statilla River Outdoors, Anniston Restaurant, Georgia Hunting and Fishing Federation, More Than Graphics, On Media, Rocky, Norris Shoe Store, WSWG Southwest Georgia Television, W&W Video Production, Broadcast South, and I believe that is all of them. Okay. So we are very thankful for these sponsors and partners for helping. Oh, and I'm sorry, the Douglas Enterprise for helping to make this event possible.
Well, Georgia, we deeply appreciate you and your staff for facilitating all this and all the other things that y'all do as far as tourism and public information. Thank you for being on the show today. We hope to have an informative show in regards to all the activities for the upcoming month of August 21st, 23rd to the 23rd. And you've also heard from Dr. Leis. Hope that you will hopefully be engaged with the new school system starting in a couple days, and hopefully be careful as those kids are going to school. And I appreciate everything that y'all are doing in regards to our children here in our community. We're going to take a break, and we're going to be right back with some quick announcements.
WDTV 13. Programming is sponsored by
Roscoe Allen Jr. and Gubas Modular Buildings in Ocilla, Georgia. We proudly support local programming on WDTV 13. Crystal Sermons, LLC Legal Services, supporting your local programming, WDTV 13, with offices in Atlanta and Ocilla, Georgia. Vickers Audio and Glass Tinting, supporting our local programming on WDTV 13. Storage Solutions, etc., locally owned and operated and located at 1010 Bowens Mill Road, Southeast in Douglas.
Study the unique ecology of our region and prepare yourself for an exciting career. South Georgia State College now offers a Bachelor of Science degree in Biological Sciences. Select the Nature and Ecology track to prepare yourself for a fulfilling career in a variety of fields. Or take the pre-professional track to lay the groundwork for further studies in medicine, pharmacology, and other health fields. Learn more online at sgsc.edu. South Georgia State College. You matter here.
We're back from the break, and once again, these are announcements for the month of August with our Douglas on My Mind show. As we mentioned, the South Georgia Expos will be coming to you August the 21st through the 23rd at our Central Square Complex. We have the reopening of our Heritage Station Museum. That'll be open Thursday and Friday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and on Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. If you need information in regards to this, you can contact the museum at 389-3461. The Coffee County Historical Society will be facilitating the opening and of that facility. The registration is now being underway for the Festival of Lights Christmas Parade. I think the theme this year is "'Twas the Night Before Christmas." The parade this year will be December the 6th at 6:30 p.m. It normally takes place just as daylight saving time takes place, so that'll be when it gets a little dark. Registration is being taken underway from what I understand. You can contact 383-0277 for more information on that. As we normally have each month, we have a community junk collection day. This month it will be August the 16th from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. It'll be at Wheeler Park on the West Gordon Street side. You can drop off items there. The only unacceptable items will be hazardous waste items, tires, paint, batteries, and those types of items. If you need more information, you can call our 311 center or 384-3302. You have to be a resident of the city of Douglas to utilize that service. We are still doing mosquito spraying in regards to the year. If you have problems, please let us know. You can contact our Public Works Department at 389-3450. We're still promoting other services such as one call to City Hall. You can call our 311 call center if you have a request or concern about any issues related to utilities or such from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Friday. The see something, say something is still ongoing as well. If you see any criminal activity in regards to things that you don't think they're just right, you can contact our tips line at 260-3600. But by any means, if there is an emergency or issue or criminal activity going on at that time, you can call 911. See a pothole reported. We had a little issue with potholes because of the rains back in the late spring. So if you still see potholes, you can contact our 311 center and contact them in regards to that. You can call also 384-3302 in regards to that. I believe that's pretty much all the announcements for this month, but as always, for more information on any other services and events, you can visit our website at www.cityofdouglas.com, or you can call our public information office at 383-0277. And as always, we'll see you next time on Douglas on My Mind.